What is up, guys? Welcome to episode number 22 of Deven Brunger. Today, on my channel. So, as you guys probably not known, Taylor Face, aka Star Pooley, he has gotten... Whoa! Jesus, I just looked there and there's already freaking 2 people up in here. What's up, Dahlia D? Thank you for saying my dog is cute. What's up, Hunter? So yeah, today's featuring Taylor Face, and I forgot to do something, but it's fine. Here we go. Is he alive? What do you mean? Is he alive? He's alive, yeah. Everybody's alive. Alright. Here we go. Road to 90 subs, guys. We're on 83. Let's get there. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. What that wow. What
the pregame show.
Dahlia, King Zeus, you can join this party. Yeah, that was my dog. Both of them are my dog. My dogs.
Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night
Both
baseball.
Of them are my dogs.
Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago White Sox. Glenn Spoon will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Belted high in the air out to left.
That's coming off the wall.
Avery ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
All right.
And he is in there safely with their first hit so far.
Off the wall, off the wall, off the wall.
Back-to-back punch-outs here to start the game, but he might have gotten
Can't do nothing about that. All right, I'm up. Here we go. Change up the batting stance a little bit.
He drove in one of the 2 runs
Thank
in
you.
yesterday's ball game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging
the little one is a little biter.
Over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Eaton will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He drew a walk his first time up. Popped up. Cozart
good
got
catch.
it, and the side is retired. Devin Avery.
So we're waiting on Star Pooley, aka Taylor Face, to get up in this party. If you guys have not went and subscribed to Taylor Face, Star Pooley, go do that. He's down in the description below. Go right ahead, hit that subscribe button for him. He's at 41. We're on the road for him to 50. But don't forget, hit it for me too.
Is back, and he'll get there to make the
Not a
play
home
for
run
route
yet.
number
Kind
2.
of odd.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that
Kind of odd.
Steve Pierce,
Well, you haven't hit a home run yet.
popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment
gas
last time coming off of that
now?
pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Avery has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1.
Beautiful. Okay,
The
here we
runner on
go.
second with 1 down now, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Avery
No.
ranging back.
Oh,
But
my.
he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
I know I said there was going to be a vlog today, but there's not because my grandpa said it's not a good idea to go over, and I'm just not getting there.
For 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result.
Ah, 0 for 3.
Makes the catch. Well done. Glenn Spoon will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. Glenn Spoon will stand in now following the home run.
Are you kidding me?
That losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Are you kidding me?
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So,
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Deven Avery will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a
You can
tough
join
nut
this
to
party
crack.
if you want, and after this live stream, after this live stream, I am getting on Call of Duty.
He got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really...
Deven Avery will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBI.
Oh my!
He's got a shot to push that lead out even.
1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. And he is in there. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, the ball game's over. Whatever. Whatever.
Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 13-4. Good night from Cleveland.
Put up the gas now. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's go.
The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. His record is now 9-3. The save to Chris Sale.
Here we go. There we go. Dahlia D, if you have not went and subscribed to Star Pooley, he is down in the description below. Go ahead and subscribe to him.
So striding in, Jock Peterson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
All right.
Robertson pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get Carlos Santana.
Okay, so we can't use that perk.
To the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Put a single somewhere. I'm 99 speed. I'm getting home.
There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You got to fight for all 27 outs.
No!
And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, it's always a plus to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. So it's a good job here to finish this one off and claim the victory in the opener.
And as you can see there, time to give away. Back live now on the MLB pregame show, just a few minutes away from game 3
I haven't hit a home run yet
series.
this
episode,
so I'm kind of worried about what's going on here.
MLB The Show's
with
coverage of Saturday
Brunger.
Night
I mean,
Baseball is on
normally
the air
he's got
from
like a billion
Progressive
home runs
Field.
already, and we haven't hit one this episode.
Into the box.
So here we go.
Avery, he'll get to take his first cuts here.
We're gonna hit one right now.
Hard liner towards
Never mind.
short. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
I need to hit more
Michael
homers,
Brantley
dude.
will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Try that.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Triple.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball
Save.
game. And Brantley is in there at third base. He's got it.
Okay.
Jose Abreu.
What's up,
is
Chicken
into
Nugget Dream
the box
Team?
for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
How's
It's
you
a
doing,
two-run
chicken
shot to
nuggets?
straightaway left. Number 22 on the year. And the White Sox have cut the deficit to 3-2 now.
This is a classic example of losing your composure.
Deven Avery.
All right, we haven't hit a homer yet. That is kind of bad.
You know, guys, I love a guy
Hold
like
on.
this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can
So
run.
wait, I think I know what I have to do.
Oh,
Yes.
deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, but let's not get there. I'll be right back.
Solo shot to right center. Home run number 62 on the year, and it's given the Indians a 4-2 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Devin Avery.
So, I know I'm almost at 90.
Oh, and guys,
Had to go to the restroom. You know, you gotta take that potty break.
when you're talking about a long home run, they all count the same, but goodness gracious, was that thing hit.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Is he going third? No. Something right back
And
there.
he's able
Okay,
to
here we
get
go.
back in there at first safely.
Well, he's homered,
Bow,
he's doubled,
bow,
and now he has a single
bow,
to that
bow.
total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the
4
cycle
more
remaining,
subs. How'd you
but
just
he'll
get
at
me
least
4
have a
more
chance to pick up
subs?
that fourth and final leg next time through the order.
Explain. How'd you just got me
Michael
4 more
Bradley
subs?
Steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center after it is eaten. And that's the first out of the inning. The relay throw, and he's safe.
No, chicken nugget. Unsubscribe on all 4 of those accounts you just subscribed to me to. Unsubscribe to all of them. Unsubscribe to me on
Settling
all
in
of
now,
those accounts
Carlos
you just
Santana.
subscribed to me
He
on.
singled his last time up.
Please.
Just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score 2.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on
Yes,
the attack.
unsubscribe to me on all 4 of those
Danny
accounts.
Valencia will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around.
I don't
and then
play
was a
that way. I don't
strikeout
like-
victim last time.
Having multiple people subscribe to me on the same account.
High and deep
I just
to
different
right center
accounts,
field.
mind you.
Looking up is
What's up?
Eaton. Gone. It's a grand slam.
How you doing?
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Okay. Danny Valencia, homered. Okay.
But definitely makes
Devin Avery will stand in
All
now
right, here we
following
go.
the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by
So-
the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them
A
for
little
a
bit.
while now.
All right.
So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there.
Great.
On to first as they get the double play. Jose Abreu will stride in, but
Sweet.
first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my my book, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there.
Okay, here we go. I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go.
Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve
Boom.
Lyons, Matt Vasgersian.
0.
You've been watching
Let's go.
MLB The Show.
I'll be right back.
For more, find us on Facebook. Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show. And as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this 4-game set, we present the Topps Player Spotlight. Deven Avery is our subject. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this. He's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show.
If you guys are enjoying my live stream so far, down below, there's a thumbs up and a thumbs down button. If you're enjoying, put the thumbs up. If you hate me, just put the thumbs down. But all 83 people, I don't think, hate me. So here we go.
And the Cleveland Indians. Todd Frazier will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season.
So he's coming more over here than down the line.
Carrasco
So
1-2 on its way.
He actually went more down the line than he did where I was planning him. Here we go, though.
As he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, let's tie it up right now, hopefully. So.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Hold on, pause. Oh, it's a shame.
And the run is in to score from third. The relay. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Boom! RBI double.
Michael Brantley strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out.
Oh my God.
Slapped hard the opposite way.
Oh yeah,
And that's
scoring. Safe. Yes.
Is in to score from second. It's a 3-3
Turn it up.
game.
One swing of the bat. All right.
Stands in after getting an RBI double his first time around.
What's up, Chicken Nugget Dream Team? If you didn't hear me, unsubscribe from all 4 of those accounts you did. Gone!
Welted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of
Unsubscribe from all of me on those 4 accounts you did. Because if you don't know me, I don't like people being subscribed to me on more than 1 account.
So
just please do that. Because I don't want to get my subscribers all one person just on different accounts. If you know what I mean? Please do that for me. Let's go.
Oh my God, no.
Welcome back.
No.
Yeah, please do that. I don't like that. If you know me, you know I don't like that.
Why am I playing safely?
So we'll see if they go after him.
Gone!
Swing and oh man!
Don't give me that pitch. Yes.
Way out of here.
Okay, this makes no sense.
So it's a 2-run shot to
All right, we're a little
center.
mic glitch.
His second home run of the game. As this is now a 7-run ball game.
I was playing normal team deathmatch and it was supposedly uplink.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before.
All right, 3 for 3. Yeah, you're perfect.
Gets a shot here with 2 on and 2
Can you hear
out
me?
here in the fourth.
Yeah, I can hear you.
A big 2-out at bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game.
Oh my God, it's
You don't want to have to look
lagging.
back on this as a
Dang
major
it.
miss later on.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra base.
Oh yeah, trip.
Notch 1 and
Ball.
third, and with that, the side
The ball
is retired.
just hit me, didn't
Another
it?
good inning here for the
I believe it
Indians.
did.
Hey, fun times in
Frick.
Cleveland again. Deven Avery will stand
guys,
in
if you
again as
guys
this
let me know what you want me to do in my chat right now for my 80, well, my 90 or 100 subscriber special. What you guys want, you guys choose.
Oh my god. What is this? Nothing. Cause I got a fried chicken.
Hold on. I'm going back and
Oh, I got a fried chicken.
Oh, did it even? I can't tell. Hold on.
I got a fried chicken.
Oh, is that through me? That is in my body. Oh, that hurt. Ooh,
Nobody's happy about
that hurt real bad. All right, here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. Shot back up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
I don't have any
Boy,
of
they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along.
All right, here we go.
Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
All right.
Runners off for second, but he
No,
won't
ball 4.
draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
I think these guys are at the point of the series where they've seen enough of this guy swinging the bat. Go ahead.
Carlos Santana will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce
I'm gonna
another ground
stop
ball
this
out
double
of
play
him
right here.
Runner goes for third.
This isn't
On the
even.
ground to the left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third. So this is
Steve Pearce comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Ready to deliver the full count pitch.
Down the line.
Pretty well struck high and
Come on,
deep
but I
to
got
left
that.
field.
I got that.
Avery
I
racing
got that.
back. He
Yes.
gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that to me?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Laurie. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Dude!
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And this one is gone.
I can do it. Cool, Rachy.
So that long ball has taken him 1 away from the century mark.
How much subs do you have, bro?
Career. Not a major milestone,
You
but
give
a
like
pretty
300 or
impressive number
something, right?
nonetheless.
Yeah, good for him. He's really shown some solid
I
power
will.
so far in his
I
career.
will.
And he's about to reach a milestone that quite a few major league hitters never reach.
Well, this has pretty well been an afternoon to forget.
Thank you so
far,
much
but
for
at
leaving a
least
like.
he's gonna get some-
After the stream, I'll go like your videos.
Didi Gregorius gets
All right.
another crack right here. He's got
Yeah, you have 300?
to this point.
I thought you had around
This
like
is popped
300,
up.
something like that.
Cozart is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Cleveland's out in front. 6
I'll try.
to 8.
I'll try. Should get Overwatch. That'll be a new series on my channel. How about you add me on PSN? My PSN is always down in the description.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players
much
deserving.
homers
But
did I hit?
gentlemen, let's
2?
go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5.
The Blackie bad.
Huh.
I've never used the Blackie.
That's it?
What?
Okay. I'm talking to you. I was talking
I
to you.
never use the freaking brekkie.
Yeah, add me on PSN though. Mine's in the description. And I'm in the middle of a live stream, so you just add me and I'll accept it. I accept everybody.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Deven Avery is our focus, and not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series. Deven Avery
Quick two-game series?
forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few
Okay,
games.
here we go. And
Hardliner to
go!
center
Never mind.
field. Yelich is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
All
How
right.
did it get there?
With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting nine.
All right,
Eric,
back,
who
you
should
guys.
we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the
All right, I'm back. What's up?
How do you find your stat?
Here we go. It's gonna be a long stream, so get back,
You see his splits right there.
grab some popcorn, and get a Bud Light, and let's enjoy.
Huber steps into his windup, looking to put him away here.
I'm
on
just
a ball
playing
and
when I
two
say
strikes.
that. I hope you guys know.
Right in the air to straightaway left. Avery moves over, and that
Yes.
retires the
Tony
side.
Lane?
So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Second inning
What are you
coming up
talking
here in
about?
South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Indians nothing. Deven Avery stands in for the second time.
Left fielder.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So
All right, we got 2.
still come out of it.
I'm just checking.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Left field and deep.
Go,
Back
go,
goes
go, go, go.
Ozuna, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there.
He is in there.
Jock Peterson
What is this?
comes forward with 2 men in scoring position.
Oh, crap.
So he'll look to
Thanks.
make this a
Oh, my God,
one-run
guys,
game
hold
with
up.
a base hit here. Runners are at second and third with 1 down.
Oh yeah, what I own? Oh my, oh my. Alright, I'm back. Here we go.
And this misses
One more,
for
yes.
ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the first baseman.
squeaky
Lynn
chair.
has a chance here to put his guys right back in this one.
Right
Bases
back
are loaded.
in this
Yeah,
one,
the ball
eh?
deep into the gap could tie it, and of course, a long ball would
Let's
flip
go.
this script entirely.
No!
And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home.
Come on, Danny Valencia.
Danny Valencia
Don't strike
comes
out, okay?
forward with the bases full.
Don't
and a
strike
great
out.
opportunity to get his club right back in this one.
Boy, there's a real buzz
gotta
in the
take a drink.
stadium right now, Matt, because the
Don't.
pressure's on.
And we'll have to
It
leave it
always
there, as
happens.
this is
One
strike
out,
three,
bases
and
loaded.
that
1,
will
2, 3.
retire
Everybody
the
strikes
side.
out because they're trash. Get me up with the bases loaded for once and let me
Richard
swing the
Tony
bat.
sets to lead
And at
us
least
off
we'd
in
be
the
up like
home
4 to
half of the
nothing if
fourth
I was
inning.
up.
Kluber sets his sights. 2-2 pitch.
It would either be up 4 to nothing or 3 to nothing for 99.9% fact. For 100% fact, we'd be up 3 to nothing.
Over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
At least 3 to nothing.
Deven Avery.
Possibly
steps in,
4,
working on a
probably 4.
1-for-2 games so far.
All depends.
Deven Avery.
High in the air,
Goodbye.
carrying well out to deep center.
Goodbye.
Yelich ranging back.
Right.
He gets
What?
there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Oh, no.
Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0.
That's okay, though. Dang, that was really bad. He, like...
Christian Yelich steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning, or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at bat.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that
All right.
retires the side. Deven Avery will stand in to start out their half of the eighth
No,
with that starter still
why?
out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
Why?
No, he's been dominant all
Gone.
game long.
That one's
I think
gotta
part
go.
of it is
That one
he
has got...
himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not
Hold
really
on.
worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Eighth inning here from South Florida.
I'm back.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his
All right,
spots
guys,
all
I'll be
game
right
long.
back.
Final line score for this afternoon.
Back live now on the MLB pregame show. We are nearing first pitch here in the finale of this ultra-brief 2-game set. But while final preparations are being made, here is today's Topps Player Spotlight. Deven Avery is our subject. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those.
All right, I'm back. Here we go.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Cleveland Indians. Deven Avery will get his
Come
first
on,
shot
come
out here.
on.
1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his.
Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back.
Oh, wow.
No siree, this one is gone.
That was deep. Let's see how far this is actually. Thanks.
So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 65 for him here. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
460.
I tell you, that's the perfect
I'm gonna play in
storm there.
Colorado.
Power
Colorado.
pitcher on the mound,
Mr.
throwing a
Level
hard
always
bat.
says Colorado. Yeah.
D.
All right, I want to
will
play
stand
in
in now,
Colorado and
happy
hit
that the
500-foot
series is at home,
bombs.
No doubt, as you see his splits
You can
right
hit 500-foot bombs easily in Colorado.
there. This is hit high and deep out to left. Avery racing
wow.
back. Now a leaping
That was
effort at the
actually-
wall, but he comes up empty.
Normally,
This
the
one is
ball
gone.
never pops up the ball indicator.
Marcelo Zuna will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swung on
No,
and hit in the air to
no,
left.
no.
Avery
Yes.
is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Deven
right.
Avery, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this
Gone.
one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have
Woo,
another
where was
one?
that?
He
I want
does.
to take a
It's
look at that one on
another home
replay
run.
because I want to see where that landed. All right.
A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Let's see where that was. 467. Oh my.
One of the keys for him getting the victory.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton.
Hold on. Yep, that's how you take one. I figured it out now. Took a screenshot of that.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air.
Where's that? Where's that? Oh crap!
Avery has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
But beautiful.
Deven, Avery,
So we've already hit 2 homers this
with 2
game.
home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Michael Brantley will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Runner's on his way to 3rd. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And he's safe.
No. Weird noise. What am I doing? Okay, come on, Carlos.
We'll try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Thanks, sets. 1-1 pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground.
No,
up the
but
middle.
that is a single, and that run will score. Yes.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from 3rd.
Okay.
Deven Avery will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game. As he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's a swing, and oh man!
What? All right, I'm gonna guess this one then. 468. How about that? Let's guess that. It's 468.
So a 3-run
468?
blast to straightaway left. His 3rd
468.
home run of the ball game as they
468.
this lead to 8 now.
Oh yeah! Yeah!
We wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Yeah, I guessed it. Whee! All right.
D. Gordon will stand in to
Had to
lead
shut
things
my
off
dresser
as the Marlins
drawer
look
real
to get
quick
things
because
started
I'm
here in
cold
their
and I'm
half of the
putting on
6th.
some
Boy, they've
pants.
got some work to do here, but there's
Other
still
than
a
what I
lot
had
of
on
time
shorts.
left in this game. So just
So
chip
here we
away,
go.
chip away.
That's lifted the other way out to left.
All right, we got
Avery
you, D.
moving to
Gordon.
his
You're
left,
done.
hooks
Sit
it
down.
into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
And that's just one of
Giancarlo Stanton
Giancarlo
steps in,
Stanton.
working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Okay, here we go.
In the air
No,
to
no,
left.
no, no,
Avery
no, no, no,
giving
no, no, no,
chase.
yes.
He makes the catch.
Yes.
What a play on the run to end the inning.
Heck
We'll
to
see
the
Carlos Santana when we come back.
I mean, if you guys didn't know, I made up, let's see,
As he looks to join a very
a meme.
we take you back
It's
to
frick
earlier.
you,
This
frick
was home
you.
run number 3 in the ball game.
Frick you is my new meme.
Select few
I made it
4
up.
home runs in a single game. Ozuna is under it.
I have a baseball bat in my room for
2 gone.
a reason that nobody knows.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say
For
this
a
man
reason
most
that
deserves to be our top
nobody
player of the
knows.
game.
Yeah, well, he really broke.
Mets pitcher. Oh, January measure. I'm only a righty. Why not just not do nothing? So let's check. I mean, let's play the Mariners every once in a while. Feel love every million miles. I feel love every once, every while. I'm back, you guys. I'm sending a message to somebody on Marco Polo, which is, oh my god, this bat ticks my timer. I swear to God it does. His killer clown breaks in, though he did. And in case somebody breaks into my home, they gonna die. Cause I don't play that crap. You know what I see? I don't play that crap. Let's go.
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Deven gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Didn't get to guess it, but no, didn't want it. Did not want it. Is that Trevor Bauer? Oh, Mike Montgomery. I think that's his first name, Mike.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
Go!
On the move is
Go!
Rasmus.
Go! 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 Frick!
Makes the play, and that'll end
Frick.
the inning.
That's a new meme. Frick!
Indians go down 1-2-3.
Frick you!
After
Frick you!
one,
Frick!
no score. Stepping in, Diego Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Oh
Yep,
my!
So
Okay,
maybe
guys.
they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners.
Right
Deven
now.
Avery is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of feeding out a hit.
Frick!
Line drive. That's going to be trouble. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
That looks like Trevor Bauer, though.
In, Michael Brantley.
If I know my Cleveland Indians, that looks like Trevor Bauer to me.
Runner goes for third. Bounce towards the second baseman. Barehanded on the hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Wait, what?
You know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy.
What?
You forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Oh, and that's knocked down.
Get there, get there, get there, get there, safe. Yes.
Third, it's 1-1.
Okay, it's 1-1.
Steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first.
Oh my, I almost want to. Yeah, I knew it was Mike Montgomery.
Leonis Martin
Leonis
stand in to lead things
Martin.
off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when
Look at that gun. Look at that gun.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both the
All right,
left-hander
let's
and
turn
the
two here.
right-hander up and
By
throwing.
turn two, that means he wants to try to test Brunger's arm.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Playable for Norris behind the plate. And
Get
taking it
out
out
of
there for the
my
first
way.
out.
Way.
Nelson
Get out of
Cruz
my
will
way.
stand in now.
Oh,
He's
jeez.
struck out and fly
He's
out
got
0 for
pop.
2 thus far.
Wait, Samir, do they look the same? Salazar and Cruz. They look the same. They look kind of similar.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We are on the road to robbing a homer, and when we rob a homer, that's going to be great, dude. It's just going to be great.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Kozart has it.
Boom.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Why?
Kyle Seager steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Why? Frick. Boom.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Into the seats, 0-1.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Avery going back on it. Gone!
Great. Oh my God.
So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and it gives the M's a 4-2 lead. This is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Okay,
Leading off
about
the
time.
inning, Deven
Freaking
Avery,
third at
as
bat
they'll
in the
look to
6th
get
inning. That's
something going
bad.
here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Here's a drive out to left center field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category.
Bet.
And he has to be happy with this.
Of course. What?
Michael Brantley.
You know what? I'm done
will
with this
strike
bet.
forward
I'm
now.
done. I'm
He's
done.
bounced out a couple of times already
This
here in the
bet
ball
ticks
game.
me.
Just a little
Oh,
off in his earlier
dude.
swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Get out of
Back
here.
goes Rasmus, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So with that home run, he's now just 2 shy of an even 100 for his career.
Well, 100 home runs is a nice round number, Matt, but not such a big number that he'll get too excited about it. I'm sure he'll get the ball, put it on his shelf, and
Have to eat
move on.
dinner. Good mac and cheese.
Lonnie Chisenhall ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Avery has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it.
Deven Avery.
All right, here we go.
At bat now, he's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he takes a
I should have had that.
0-1.
Pitched. Guessed.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Now batting.
You make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. This pitch is belt high. He just jumps all over it and drives it in.
Ready to take his hacks again, Michael Brantley, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
And this is probably the right decision here with 2 outs. Too many things can go wrong when you let him swing the bat.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now,
nice.
Carlos Santana, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment.
It's through.
Oh, yeah,
Let's see if they
2-run
send
lead.
him around to try to score. 1 run scores. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
Now batting.
That 2 RBI single gives them a 2-run lead. He's excited emotionally, and well, he should be.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colby Rasmus. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can.
And that's going to put an end to this one, and the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
The big bat tonight for the Indians belonged to this man, Carlos Santana. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about
Yeah, if you don't hit a home
do it.
run, you don't deserve to be
Steve
player of the
Lyons
game.
And our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
You're not the player of the game without a
Indians win
homer,
this
believe
one
me.
8-5. Good night from Cleveland.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But
Who's on the mound for us? Or DC?
first opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot.
Deven Avery will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last
Oh, too
10,
early.
so
I felt that
yesterday's
one.
performance should
I know
have
it was
come as
early
any
on that
big
one.
surprise to anybody.
Miley sets. Here's the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Martin going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And a relay home.
Oh my God.
And he is in there. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be
There.
held to a single here
Oh
with
my,
nobody out.
oh God.
And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
I cannot imagine feeling that good at the plate as he has.
Michael Brantley will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Oh,
Go on.
high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So
One
that
more.
ball has taken him 1 away from the century mark in home runs for his career. Not a major milestone, but a pretty impressive number nonetheless.
Yeah, good for him. He's really shown some solid power so far in his career. And he's about to reach a milestone that quite a few major league hitters never reached.
Deven Avery digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Cano is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. Now, this is an uppercut swing like he's trying to hit it out of the park, and it winds up a routine pop-up.
Deven Avery will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Hit high and deep to
Easily
right center.
gone.
Martine going back on it. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Sometimes these pitchers.
Deven Avery will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from 3rd. It's a 7-2 ball game, and he is out.
No, it really itches.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here?
All right. Alrighty. Frick. Alright, there we go.
Win this one 7-4. So long from Cleveland.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Deven Avery will be our subject. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this. He's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in Dallas.
Alright, guys, I'll be right back.
Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next.
Alrighty, we're back.
Your Cleveland Indians.
Deven Avery gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
I love that no-doubt celebration.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 69 as he creeps
You know what that is? I was blowing my ear, my water bottle up because it lost some air.
Right there. That swing tells a story
Some
right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Robinson Cano into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Avery racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
You'll go 3 on that arm.
In there standing with a
kidding me?
2-out double.
Oh, you gotta respect.
If you go 3 on that arm, you are dumb.
To the plate. His arms are just...
You ain't going nowhere. What's up, Mr. Amazing?
Deven Avery stands in again.
You still streaming?
Yeah. Yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, that was a fastball he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94.
But I'm about to get on 2K after this live stream, though.
The M's entering play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
And one thing in their corner, though, is they do have their ace going.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Brantley rounds third, heading for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up.
I'm in your live stream right now. All right.
Nelson Cruz is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, strikeout last time, and it's been a tough series for him so far. Let's see if we can make a little bit of an adjustment here in this at-bat.
This is lifted out to left. Avery sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs.
Deven Avery comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
And this is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking all the way.
Deven Avery will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. This is
He's still with the
left.
Indians? I'm never going nowhere else.
Gets there for out number 1.
Staying on the tribe.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the run. So standing in.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
How fast was that? Dude, geez, that came in there really fast. My God.
The 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and a relay to the plate.
Oh, yes.
Not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Wow, he has just completed the last leg of a true baseball rarity, hitting for the cycle.
Good for him.
I remembered him saying, oh, that triple needs a triple for the cycle, and I just did it, and I wasn't even expecting to.
It's still very special.
Yeah, little
This is
Prime,
not
I'm
a game
gonna
he'll
say in the
likely
chat,
forget.
but I'm gonna go
I'm
to
sure
another
we'll be
party.
talking about
Alright.
it for a while too.
Jock Peterson will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Okay, here we go, guys. Bottom 9, Jock Peterson. Yes, we're gonna win.
Ground ball left
No,
side.
frick.
And the winning run
Frick.
is out at home
I don't
plate.
care. I want to hit a walk off myself.
Colby
Alright,
Ressman
let's get one
comes to
out.
the plate as the leadoff
Well, it's probably
man
gonna take
here in
us
the 11th
freaking
inning.
bet, and then I'm gonna hit a walk-off bomb. Telling you right now. Let's go.
Skied in the
Oh,
air to
yes.
straightaway left. Avery has it in his tracks. One down.
Yes. Okay.
Deven Avery.
Alright, walk-off
steps in
opportunity.
with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
He's just stroking that. I was watching him earlier in
No,
practice. And
I
he
didn't
looked
want
good,
that
but
one.
I
Did not
didn't know
want
it was
that
gonna
one.
be this good.
Alright, here we go, guys.
A 1 pitch on its way. There's a drive out through the gap in left center.
I'm purposely getting out.
Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And it's in time as he's out at third as the
he's
good
tagging him
relay
right
gets
there.
him.
We win anyway.
Well, a pretty good
Yes.
offensive show of force in this
What's
one.
up, Tay? Is your
Probably at
game
least
done?
A couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah.
Haters, I'm about to shake them up. Ooh. You came in here like, know me. I was like, okay, haters, I'm about to. You're dumb. I love my life. Okay. Frick. Let's play. I did? Okay. I don't even know how. I just said, oh, 84, let's get it. I know.
Back live now on the MLB pregame show. We are
right.
nearing first pitch here in the finale of this
Okay.
ultra-brief 2-game set. But while final preparations are being made, here is today's Topps player spotlight. Deven Avery is in that spotlight. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason.
Okay.
First opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series. Justin Smoke will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
Gone. Okay.
Deven Avery gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out to a deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run.
Number 70 on the season. If
So
you
a solo
can.
shot here to left center field, and so he ties the big redhead with home run number 70 on the year. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
Whoa! My 480 feet. Whoa. Whoa, baby,
And
a
we get another
triple.
look here. He is now in elite company with home run number 70 right there.
Whoa, baby, a triple.
Into the box, Deven Avery. He went deep in his first
baby,
at
a
bat. We'll see what he's got in
triple.
store
How close
for
is
us
it to
here.
being done, Tay?
Here it comes. Oh,
Gone.
deep.
What?
That is a moonshot, folks. A long
Say what now?
home run. So it's a 2-run shot.
Like,
to
how much time does it say it has left?
Ryan Braun will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a
It's
base hit last time.
just send me
around.
like a screenshot of how close it is. Just so I can get a picture.
Belted high in the air out to left. Avery ranging back. He's there and records the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Robbie Stewart heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
What'd you do?
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Avery makes the play, one away.
Boy, these are the kind of days.
Robbie Stewart will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's one run on one base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Brewers lead it 7-3. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue.
Oh my God! 499. You know, if this isn't past 490, 480, then I am not white.
And it's now a 7-4 ball game.
499. Oh my, I am.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore.
Dude, I said if it's not past 480, then I'm not white, and it was 479.
To the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
You're sad on that curveball.
Way out in front there.
All right.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Curveball, man.
Probably not on the docket for
here we
places
go.
he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You got to keep the ball down against a team like this.
Oh,
if you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But
that's what I'm going to say.
You're not going to last too long.
Hey, that's a good thing to say.
Working up there with your secondary pitches.
If you don't want to cuss, say, oh, sheet. You get it? Sheet. You get it?
And guys,
look at my nail.
But the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Justin Smoke. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really
that business. Ian asked me at 10:24 this morning what time he was going to be on, and he didn't even join this party, and he's on. What a dumbo. No offense, Ian. And neither did Drew. Freaking Drew can go grow a second nuts. Know what I mean? I wonder, is Cam still grounded? Well, I just invited him to the party, so we're about to figure out. Oh, too late. Are you going to send me screenshots so I can see how far it's away so I know if I should end my stream or not? I thought it was Cam, but evidently it's not. Oh. All right. See, he's not grounded. He's in Battlefield. I mean, in Battlefield. Wow.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our tops.
That's what I meant. I did not mean Battlefield.
Wednesday night baseball now from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup.
Oh my, I cracked myself
It's his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Easy fly ball into shallow
Tay, send me a
field.
screenshot.
Lombardozzi onto the grass.
I know it's not done.
And that'll end the inning.
Just how close is it? Just send me a screenshot so I can get if I should keep my stream going until you get on, or should I just end it and go play COD until it's done with you? Because if it's close, I want to end it. I want to end the stream. I mean, don't end the stream and want to just wait for you.
But it won't be in time, and it's a
So
leadoff
just.
double. And that'll put him at an even
No, I
40
mean, oh my God,
consecutive games
my
with the
brain's
base
not
hit.
here.
That ties the legendary Ty Cobb.
Anytime you're
Freaking Cam's in Battlefield and I'd end the. Oh my God.
Jock Peterson
So,
is into
because
the box.
if it's almost done.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time.
Are you reading my message? I yeah, I'm probably gonna end it after 2 more games.
Adam Lind will stand in, looking to
I'm
make this
getting
a
on
2-0 game
NBA
if he can perhaps get a ball
until
airborne.
your MLB ends. Then I have to teach you everything to do.
Probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
Stepping in, Carlos
Soon, you're
Santana,
never
as
gonna
the
be better
switch
than
hitter will
me.
take his cuts left-handed here.
Not even Carson
And
is
he'll
better
step
than
off.
me. Carson's.
Both teams with just 2 hits
You're not
apiece
even gonna
thus
beat me
far.
1 game. Carson's not better than me.
Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
I would have
So
still
no runs
won.
on a hit here,
He
no errors,
chose this
1
team.
man
It's his
left
fault.
on.
I'm better
To the
than
bottom
him.
of inning number 4 we
For
go.
that 1 game
The
we
Indians
played, I'm
on
better.
top. Makes his
If
way
I
to
could
the
be
box to
featured
lead
another
us off
subscriber
in the 6th
showdown.
inning.
And this
Well,
is a guy
actually,
that can
I'm
make a
not
big
picking
change in this
NBA,
game with one
because I'm
swing
gonna
of
get
the
my
bat,
butt
because
blown
you know
out.
he has big-time power.
Into the seats, 0-1.
I'm gonna pick, yeah, I'm probably gonna, I don't know, because if I get featured in another subscriber showdown, I picked MLB last
Now a
subscriber
ball crushed
showdown
high in the
that
air, deep to
I was
left,
in.
way back
So if I'm
there,
featured
and
in
that
another one, then I'm picking
long
NBA.
gone.
But yeah, Gonzo.
A solo shot here to left.
I don't know, I think it's just whenever he
73rd
feels
round
like it.
tripper of the year, and with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
How do you know? When you told him maybe we could be featured in a subscriber showdown tomorrow, you know subscriber showdowns
About
for
the
1
only
person.
silver lining to this one from a defensive
Not
point of view is
subscribers
it came with the bases
showdown.
empty leading off an inning. You can survive.
I hope he picks me for next subscriber showdown. You guys were starting to try to roast each other. You guys started arguing when we were in the party.
It was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
You
But
would've
this
got
is pulled in
roasted,
by the
Tay.
shortstop.
Yeah, you would have got roasted. Tay, you would have got roasted. Toasted.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Avery is there, 2 down.
He's not that chubby anymore. He said he's not that chubby. He did say he's fat.
You know, now that we
Oh, I thought he said he's not as chubby as he was. Okay, let's
Tightly
play one more
contested
game.
Ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top
Watching
player of the
the
game, but I
arms.
think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the
Why
end,
are you
he really helped
bringing
lead his guys
Pickle
to this
Boy
victory.
into something?
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things
All
out
right,
here in
yeah,
the top
I'm
half
pinch
of the
hitting,
inning.
so I'm definitely gonna play another game. Cause I'm not gonna end the stream on a pinch hit. I never do that if you know me. If you're a loyal fan, you know. I don't gone.
Deep.
I don't end the game on
That is
end
a
the streams on
moonshot,
pinch hits.
folks. A long home run. So a
I did
solo
say that,
shot
didn't
here
I?
to left center field. Number 74 for him on the season. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman
And
right
remember,
here, Ryan
hey.
Braun. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
Wash your hands. All right, last game. Unless they have me freaking pinch hitting again, which they should never have Brunger pinch hitting because he's better than Rickster. If you Chicken Nugget Dream Team, if you know who Rickster is, Richardson. I think Brunger's better than Richardson. You know what I mean? Brunger is better than Richardson. No offense, Mets fan 5. But I'm better than Carson.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we
Yeah.
draw nearer to the first pitch of Game
I
1 in
think
the series,
Brunger
we'll give
is
you
better than Rickster and Wagner. Even though Wagner's been done with. But
nighttime
let's
baseball
go.
now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Deven Avery will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game.
But I still hit a homer, so that's how you know I'm a beast.
Chop foul at
Ooh.
the plate, strike one.
How fast is that? 92? It was a good time swinging. If only I would have guessed it, that would have been gone.
Scherzer comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Gone.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 3-run block.
Oh, I can.
score.
There it goes.
A runner on first with
I wonder
2
if you
away.
guys noticed the switch that happened. Thing that changed.
Hit high
my,
and
oh
deep
my,
out to
oh my,
left
oh my.
center field. Avery racing back.
Oh
She was a wall
no!
scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Now batting, the fielder, Deven.
Deven Avery steps in with another shot to do some damage after hitting a 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Oh
And
yeah!
that'll get down for
Oh
what should be extra
yeah!
bases. And the run is in to score from
Frick.
second. It's 4-2. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI.
No!
Anthony Rendon
No.
in now,
No.
popped out in his first
No.
trip.
Let's go back because we're gonna rob a homer. Either this episode or next episode.
Swung
Telling
on
you,
and
bro,
lifted
it's
in the
bound
air
to
left
happen.
center.
Brunger
Avery
is just.
giving chase.
He will do it,
He's
okay.
got it. A nice play there. Chris Davis
Chris
will
Davis.
stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet
He's
night
going
like
more
this,
way.
who
Chris
do you think
Davis
this
doesn't go
favors?
down the line.
Well, I
Told you.
think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well,
What?
the grip, but the ball doesn't
Got
carry
him!
it, right?
Yes!
If I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Sally gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
Boom, we're more towards center field than we are down the line
but
here.
You don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity.
Oh yeah, I told you I know where to go.
In the air out to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put.
Okay.
Deven Avery strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Tay, are you back?
So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
471. Dude, I've been crushing them up into the 470s, 480s. Today. 460s and 70s I've been crushing some today. I have one 480. One 479.
Carrasco pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Avery has a beat on it. 2 down. Deven Avery will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning. Woo! As he has the long ball working in his first 2 at-bats.
Scherzer? No, Kelly.
And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone.
Terry, you back?
So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run.
3 homers in 7 innings.
Harper steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the innings so far. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Avery is there, and he'll put it away to retire the.
Can I get up one more time for 4 homers, possibly?
Chris Davis.
I might come up one more time.
Bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Belted high in the air out to left. Avery ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home.
Ooh, I don't know. Am I going to come up one more time?
Crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Avery ranging back. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
I almost robbed that. That was close. Am I ever going to get up to bat? I mean, jeez.
Stands into the box.
Seemed like every pitch of this 8th inning.
For 3 in the game so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
All right, I can
to his right,
I hit another homer for 4 homers in 1 game. I've never done that before, so that's probably meaning Rickster is better than me, but who cares? Shut up. Don't bother me. Leave me alone. Frick.
This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few.
Low cutter, eh? Give me it again.
Melanson's ready. Here's the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay.
Safe.
And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into. Jock Peterson takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
A what?
Got him on the tag.
Indians forced to settle for 1. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Indians 8 and the Nationals 7. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout.
Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this live stream. If you enjoyed, subscribe, subscribe. Cause I make videos every day. I'm LIL PRIME23 signing off. So long. And remember, stay loyal.